But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through, but I know you won't break down and you won't miss a step. You won't be around and you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. One day when I'm old and I'm gray, I could look back and say this was the price I paid. Now so it goes, or so they say, time's like a mountainscape, and I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape, and sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. No, sometimes and some days, sometimes, well, I wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. And I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, but you'll never forget it. And one day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Even in the middle of the day, Stephen grins a little, so they say. Sometimes, well, I wake and bake. Don't go away, I'm begging you to stay, 'cause I'm gonna miss your love. Please don't go. Oh, really? Why? Because I'm gonna miss your love. The minute you walk out that door. But I gotta go to work, honey. No, I'm gonna miss your love the minute you walk out that door. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Won't you consider becoming a patron? Patron?
No, that's not right.
Patron.
Yeah.
I can't even say it. Please become a patron saint and support Boozhoo NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Click the links in the description to our Patreon page. And if you become a $25 a month Boozhoo crew member, it's an exclusive club. It's going to cost you some junia, some money. No. You'll get a coffee cup.
Oh.
You can put your black medicine water in there. Muckety mush kiki wabu. Muckety mush kiki. See, you're already learning Ojibwe. Boozhoo! Welcome back to Ojibwe Words and Phrases. Number what? What's the number today, sweetie?
I think we're up to number 4.
Number 4. On today's Ojibwe Words and Phrases. What did we talk about yesterday?
Yesterday was just questions.
Right, questions. So today, we're going to talk about weather words. These are just some handy Ojibwe words for the weather. So it's actually a single word sometimes can be a whole phrase. Like, dakasin, dakasin, a cool wind. Time for a cool wind. Dakasin means cool wind. It is a cool wind. Dakasin. And don't forget now, A's sound like and 2 A's sound like ah. Ah. Like in son. Like in father. Dakasin, a cool wind. Then we have a nice day. Oh, it's such a nice day, sweetie.
Yep.
MANIDOO-GIIZIS. 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 It is a nice day. Oh, MANIDOO-GIIZIS, sweetie.
It is a nice day.
Now, if you want to say it's clear out, there's no clouds in the sky, like a bright blue, clear blue 9/11 kind of day.
What?
Remember that when 9/11 happened? It was a beautiful day. It was a clear sky. It was a Mijiquad. Mijiquad.
That's just such a strange reference.
I know. It's also a 22-year-old reference. But that day is coming. We're coming up on the anniversary, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Mijiquad. Mijiquad. Clear. Today it's clear to partly cloudy skies. No. To say it's cloudy, you would say Ningwanaquad. Ninwanaquad. It is cloudy. It's clear to partly cloudy sky. It is Mijiquad to Ningwanaquad. Ninwanaquad. Clear to partly cloudy skies. Sunny to partly cloudy. Partly sunny. Don't you hate that when they say it's partly sunny?
Yeah.
I mean, it's always the same amount of sun. It's just sometimes there's clouds in front of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway. Brr! Oh, it's cold in here. Gissana, sweetie.
You're as cold as ice.
You're willing to sacrifice our love. No. Gissana, it is cold. Now, if it's foggy, you say a one. A one. It is foggy. Hot. Gijate. Gijate. Now remember, E's sound like A, like in the word Ojibwe, huh, sweetie?
That's right, baby. You tell them.
I'll tell them. E's are A's in Ojibwe. So we say Gijate. Gijate. Oh, that's hot. You know what else is hot?
Get out of here.
I think you're hot.
Shut up.
Gijate. Now, Gushkadin. Gushkadin. It freezes over. November we call Gushkadino. No, is it November? Is it actually February?
I think it's March. Gushkadino-GIIZIS.
Gushkadino. One of the cold months we call Gushkadino-GIIZIS because it's the freezing over month. No, it must be earlier than that. It's got to be November.
Oh, because of the lakes?
Yeah, because it's talking about when the lakes freeze over. Gushkadin is a freezing over of a lake. The time of year when the lake freezes over, we call Gushkadino-GIIZIS. Gushkadino-GIIZIS. It freezes over moon. Gushkadino, or Gushkadin. If it's really nasty weather out there, what did you call nasty weather, sweetie?
Oh, I don't know, like super cold, rainy, freezing roads and that.
Yeah, freezing road, maybe hail.
Mm-hmm.
We would call that niskadud. Niskadud. Nasty weather. Niskadud. To say it's raining, give me one. Give me one. It's raining again. What was I talking about? Oh, it's raining. Give me one. Give me one. It is raining. Slippery. Ojasha. Ojasha. It is slippery. That's when the roads are all icy, huh, sweetie?
Yep.
It can get very ojasha. When it's snowing, we call it zugipon. Zugipon. Zugipon, sweetie.
I love that word.
Yeah, I know. It is snowing. Zugipon. To say there are northern lights. This would also be what you call the casino in Walker, in Onigum or wherever that place is. We call it Wawate. Wawate. Northern lights. Wawate. Then, if there's a tornado, Ashibishadosh. Ashibishadosh. Oh, look out! IDM! Here comes a Ashibishadosh. Comes a tornado. When you say it's thundering, oh, look out, it's thunder. Gotta thunder! And rock and roll. Do 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 do. We say Anamikika. Anamikika. It is thundering. Anamikika. Do 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 do. When it's warm and mild. Abawa. Abawa. It's warm and mild. Abawa. And finally, if it's windy, everyone knows it's Newdin. Everyone knows it's Newdin. When it's windy, we call it Newdin. And these have been just a few Ojibwe weather words, all available in one handy book called Ojibwe Words and Phrases by Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. No. What?
Nothing. You're doing a good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
And over here, NANABOOZHOO, NIIBINI-GIIZIS, my sweetheart.
Okay, Boozhoo.
And, yeah, Miigwech-ga-bizadawieg. Thank you for listening, and I will see you again. Gi-ga-waba-min. Minawa. Hawa. La do 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 do. Oh, you look just handsome here, NANABOOZHOO.
Get out of here. Oh, wow. You look really cute this morning.
Oh, get out of here. This whole
No, I
thing.
mean it, man. You're a sight for sore eyes.
Nah.
Hey, everybody. What's going on? How you doing this morning?
Boozhoo.
Anin. AGA-ayan. How are you? It's time to start the music.
It's time to light the light.
Clip 3. If you would like to support Boozhoo NANABOOZHOO, with a little Junia, with a little financial love. Click the links in the description box. We have a Patreon page. On Patreon for $25 a month, we'll send you a coffee cup. Not a nasty old coffee cup like this one. But a coffee cup. You can become a member of the Boozhoo Crew Mug Club. Hey, Boozhoo! And welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Boozhoo NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is NANABOOZHOO, and today's Ojibwe word of the day, Sabe. Sabe. Sas. What in the world? Oof. Do you guys hear that? It's creepy out here. Sabe. Sasquatch. Boozhoo? Is anybody out there? Sabe, Sasquatch. And in the 7 Anishinaabe values, Sabe represents honesty. Gwayakwa-Dizzy-Win. Gwayakwa-Dizzy-Win. Honesty. And in our way, it's very important that we're always honest. It is one of the 7 grandfather teachings. To live a good life, to walk the red road. A true Anishinaabe will always be honest. He never lies. So Sabe, also known as Sasquatch, in our way, in our history, the word for giant in Ojibwe is Misabe. Misabe means giant. And so Sabe, I think, is like a short version of Misabe. And honestly, I'm getting kind of freaked out here. So I think I'm going to go in. Today is the Ojibwe word of the day. Sasquatch. Or Sabe. And yeah. Boop 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 boop. Beep beep. Beep beep. Boozhoo. Hey, sweetie. Well, hi, NANABOOZHOO. What are you doing? I'm outside freaking myself out. What? Yeah. I came out here to talk about Sabe, but it's really creepy. I keep hearing scary stuff out in the woods. Can you pick me up? Well, sure, I'll pick you up. Let's see. Hang on. I'm going to scan for your coordinates. Okay. And lock it in on your coordinates. Yeah, anytime you're ready, make it. Go ahead. And that's one to teleport. Teleport. Make it so, number 1. Okay. Okay, hey, Boozhoo!
Boozhoo!
Welcome to Boozhoo, NANABOOZHOO. I am NANABOOZHOO.
And I am Natasha.
And we'd like to invite you to join the Boozhoo Crew membership channel. For $4.99 monthly, you get exclusive perks, exclusive members-only live stream, Auntie Tasha's moment of wisdom, huh, sweetie?
That's right. And after today,
candid behind-the-scenes discussions with creator Michael Lyons, and new music videos, dead celebrity interviews from heaven, what have you, and of course, cat videos of Bagheera. Click the link below. Join the Boozhoo Crew membership channel, $4.99 a month. We'll see you there. And I will see you again. Kiga Wabamin. Minawa.
So it goes, or so they say. Time's like a mountainscape. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. Baby, God knows I've got my own escape.
Picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of your body covers me.
Hey, baby doll.
Can my darling, can
come home.
you picture this? All right. Now, in addition to that, dig, if you will, a picture. Today, I would like to have you dig these pictures of the months of the year in Ojibwe. ABITAA-GIIZIS, halfway moon. ABITAA-GIIZIS, the halfway moon, is what we call January in Ojibwe. We sometimes, the second part of January, we call GICHI MANIDOO-GIIZIS, the Great Spirit Moon. The Great Spirit Moon. Because you know there's 13 moons in the year, huh, sweetie? That's right. GICHI MANIDOO-GIIZIS, Great Spirit Moon. Namebini-Giizis is the suckerfish moon, and that is what we call February. Namebini-Giizis, the suckerfish moon, or February. ONAABANI-GIIZIS, crust on the snow moon. It's also known as March in English. ONAABANI-GIIZIS, crust on the snow moon. ISKIGAMIZIGE-GIIZIS, sap boiling moon, or April. ISKIGAMIZIGE-GIIZIS, the sap boiling moon, is what we call April. ZAAGIBAGAA-GIIZIS, flower budding moon, or May. ZAAGIBAGAA-GIIZIS, flower budding moon, May. ODE'IMINI-GIIZIS, the strawberry moon, is what we call June. ODE'IMINI-GIIZIS, the strawberry moon, or June. ABITAA-NIIBINI-GIIZIS, the halfway summer moon, or July. We're halfway through the summer, so we call it ABITAA-NIIBINI-GIIZIS, halfway summer moon. Geez, you're good. Nice day. MANOOMINIKE-GIIZIS, the wild ricing moon. That's what we call August. Start wild ricing in August. MANOOMINIKE-GIIZIS. WATEBAGA-GIIZIS, leaves changing moon, or September. WATEBAGA-GIIZIS, the leaves changing moon. It's also known as September. BINAAKWE-GIIZIS, leaves falling moon, or October. BINAAKWE-GIIZIS, leaves falling moon, October. Brr, Gisana, I'm cold, says the little fox. Gushkadino-Giizis. Is the freezing over moon or November? Gushkadino-Giizis. The freezing over moon. MANIDOO-GIIZIS. Little spirit moon is what we call December. There's a little spirit saying boo. And OJIBWE is saying hoa, hoa. And this is the months of the year in Ojibwe Moan, in the Ojibwe language. And you have been watching, dig if you will, this picture day on Boozhoo, NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. Over here is the lovely and talented NIIBINI-GIIZIS, my sweetheart Natasha. Okay. Hey, give us a thumbs up if you like the show. Hit the subscribe button. Share it with your friends. Join the membership channel. Become a Patreon subscriber. I don't know. We need some of your Junia. Send us your money. No. Just kidding. All right. What? I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa. Hoa. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. So it goes, or so they say. Time's like a mountain scale. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape. Sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. Sometimes and someday, sometimes, well, I wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you.
I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. One day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Even in the middle of the day, Stephen grins a little, so they say. Sometimes, well, I wake and bake.
I'm so sorry. I've been gushing. Okay, take two. This is the problem with going live, you know. Yeah, I know. Cookie, you're gonna have to excuse me.
Let me call back.
Yeah, okay. Okay, first of all, thank you, Jim. Thank you for telling me once again I forgot to turn on the mic. Before that, I was saying Chibiquetch to MJ. We really appreciate the $20 super chat. We were going on and on about how sweet you are and generous. And how Michael needs to behave.
Hey.
MJ was like, I have given you an early like for the show so far. You better behave, Mike. Don't make her regret it.
Yeah, I haven't made any jokes about Hitler.
Not yet. But, yeah, miigwech. Anyway, so thank you so much. And, well, now what do we do?
Well, I wonder if Cookie's going to call back.
Yeah, maybe a Cookie Monster will call back any minute now. Bling, 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 bling. Why does our phone laugh? I don't know. Bonjour! Welcome to Bonjour, NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air.
Me love cookie.
Is that right? Hi, Cookie Monster. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah. Did you turn on your microphone?
Yeah, I turned on the stupid microphone. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Me love cookie.
I know. Would you like to learn the word for cookie in Ojibwe?
Yeah.
Okay. In Ojibwe, we call cookies BINAAKWE-GIIZIS. BINAAKWE-GIIZIS. And that's like a bread is a BINAAKWE-GIIZIS. BINAAKWE-GIIZIS is like a little bread. So a little bread is a cookie.
BINAAKWE-GIIZIS, BINAAKWE-GIIZIS.
Yeah. So, Jim says, you're going to hurt your voice during Cookie Monster. I don't know what you're talking about. Cookie Monster, are you going to hurt your voice?
Yeah, frying me voice. How say goodbye in Ojibwe?
Well, in Ojibwe, we don't say goodbye. We say, Gagawabamin, Minawa.
Gigawabamin, Minawa. Gigawabamin, Minawa.
Why does my throat hurt so much right now?
I don't know.
So crazy. But I always thought that was interesting about the word cookie. Because, a lot of these Ojibwe words, we had to kind of make up after. They're kind of new words. I don't think we had cookies back in the days of the grandfathers.
You don't think we made cookies by the fire?
No. Cookies, like fry bread, probably predates cookies. Fry bread's the closest thing we have to a donut.
Yeah. When I eat fry bread, I put so much butter and sugar and cinnamon on there. It is like pretty much a donut.
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about fry bread. Everyone thinks, oh, I'm so cultural. I'm going to a powwow. I'm going to have a fry bread taco. That's some good eating. No, it's not, you guys. Fry bread's probably worse than donuts.
What do you mean? They're probably better than donuts.
I remember the first time I saw a sign for Indian tacos at a powwow.
Yeah.
I thought they were serving Indian meat. They're like, beef tacos, chicken tacos, Indian tacos. I'm like, what? No, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want any Indian tacos. La-dee-da. Okay. I think we're the only ones awake early for class on ONAABANI-GIIZIS. Yeah, what's up with these guys? All these sinners who went out last night. Went out to the bar. They can't get up for ONAABANI-GIIZIS Day. Good. You can't get up for prayer day. Speaking of which, I should go outside and say a prayer.
Oh, you want me to teleport you?
Yeah, would you mind?
Not at all.
You guys want to go outside? Say a prayer?
Okay. Let's see. Let me scan for your coordinates. And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No. Bonjour, hello, birds. Bonjour, Manidoo-GIIZIS. Good morning. MJ gave us $20. We're going to go to Country Kitchen for breakfast this morning. Yeah, I know. She has some of that Junia burning a hole in her wallet. No. Yeah. Anyway, gonna say a little prayer. I guess we didn't get raptured yesterday. I was watching some YouTube videos. They're like, oh, look out, September 23rd, 9:23. That's the day, put on your boots. We're going to heaven. And you wait around, go, looking up in the sky. I don't see the 4 horsemen. No. But I guess it didn't happen. They like to say there's like secret codes in movies and stuff telling us when the end of the world's going to be. And one of the clips on that video, they showed a clip from Labyrinth, with David Bowie. And he's like Jareth the Goblin King. And he's going, in 9 hours and 23 minutes, you'll be mine, to that little baby that he abducted. That's a pretty scary movie when you think about it. Labyrinth? If you haven't seen Labyrinth, I won't tell the whole story here because I got to pray. But Labyrinth is a story of a little girl who one night when she's babysitting was playing around and she says the words, Goblin King, take my brother far, far away from me. And David Bowie shows up like a vampire saying, yeah, okay, I took him. You want him back? You got to come through this labyrinth, through this big maze, to the Goblin City, into my castle. And I'm going to change into an owl here and fly away. But he gives her a time limit. It's a countdown, 13 hours. And then he speeds it up to 9 hours and 23 minutes. And people go, oh, that's a code. 9/23, September 23. It's all in the whatever. Anyway, who cares? Hello, Great Spirit. Bonjour, GICHI, MANIDOO. Please accept my tobacco. Daga otapana niwi asema. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech gagage, miigwech gakinagegu, ga'ijichikean nungum. I have a hard time remembering how to say that. Thank you for everything that you do today. Thank you for my life. Miigwech bamadazian. And thank you for listening. Miigwech gabizandawiyeg. Apenge. Amen. So, I know well enough that nobody knows when the end is coming. I have faith that there is a creator and that he hears my prayers and that I'm walking a path called my life. And there's a right way to live and a wrong way to live. And that GICHI MANIDOO has certain expectations. Don't be like this. Be more like that. And that when we walk the red road, stuff works out. You're going to be all right. So many of our stories, and what they call the wisdom of our ancestors or whatever, the wisdom traditions, they all kind of talk about the same thing. Whether it's about the 7 Anishinaabe values, or about the 10 Commandments, or about what Jesus said, how we should treat each other. It seems like life is about, not just fixing yourself, but, sorting yourself out, but also straightening it, not just straightening up. It's hard to say. Life is a challenge not to leave the path, A lot of times we just wander off into the woods, and then pretty soon we find ourselves knee-deep in the swamp. You know, for me, times when I wandered off the path and found myself knee-deep in the swamp was, you know, being in some bar at closing time. And it wasn't just that I was drunk and at a bar. It was the whole day of my whole life that led me to that moment, and the kind of friends I had, and the life I was living that would, you know, get into all kinds of mischief. Get into trouble, and then, what do they say? Prayer is the last refuge of the scoundrel. Somebody said that. The last refuge of the scoundrel. It's like, yeah, that's me. You go screw up your life, then you find yourselves crying and on your knees praying for God to intervene. Please! You just get me home, you know. Please! I really messed it up this time. Please forgive me. But then, sometimes it's not your fault. I think a lot of us, you know, the path is kind of, what did I hear somebody say? You got to beat yourself up coming up because life will beat you up. You know, we get awfully hard on ourselves and we take responsibility. Yeah, it's all my fault. I mean, I know. At the end of the day, you can't really lie to yourself. Yeah, if my life's a mess and I'm not happy, that's on me. But at the same time, this could be a cruel, cold world too. It could be really hard to stay on the path because sometimes it's raining so hard and you're so lost, you just wander off. You think you're going to be okay. MJ says, I tried to wake up Mukwa. No luck. Unfortunately, many do not hear the story. You must show them. They must live the story to understand. Yeah! No kidding, huh? Sometimes I feel like, I mean, maybe we all feel this way once in a while, that we're the character in the story. You know? That all along I've been the one who had to learn the hard lessons and take the beatings. But then, the good news is, at the end, you know, you're also the hero of the story. So here's my little bit of Auntie Tasha's moment of NIIBINI-GIIZIS, moment of wisdom. This is for people who are younger than me. I don't give advice to my elders or fellow Gen Xers. But if you're a little guy or a little girl watching our show, today is prayer day. You're going to hear a lot of advice on how to live. But if you really need help, you need to pray. How do you pray? Don't matter. Just start talking to God. God can hear inside your head. They say God is inside of us. You don't even have to say it out loud. But if walking out in the woods, if putting out some tobacco, if getting on your knees and praying, if smudging down, if going on a sweat, whatever it takes for you to get kind of in tune with God, it's not that hard to do, and anybody can do it, and kids can especially do it good. You're less brainwashed than grown-ups. So if you're not feeling good, or if you're confused about something, you can close your eyes or you can open them. It doesn't even matter. You can just start talking to God. I like to come outside so people don't hear me talking to God. Because people think that you're crazy if you're talking to God and they don't see God. And that goes doubly for people who don't believe in God. They think we're crazy. Oh, you're talking to an imaginary friend. You know, God. Get your Manidoo. It's like, yeah, okay. MJ says, amen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, sister? So kids, you know, we're all on a path, and everybody, here's another little secret that grown-ups don't want you to know. We feel the same way you do. You know, your feelings have been hurt, you're confused, you're scared about the future, and you're kind of freaked out about the past. Yep, welcome to life. Pray to God. Tell him how you feel. Ask him to give you wisdom. Say, get your Manidoo, Great Spirit. Hi, it's me, Natasha. Thanks for everything. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm scared about tomorrow. And I feel bad. Doesn't seem like anybody likes me. I don't got any friends. La la la. Just start telling him that. And then get quiet. In Ojibwe, our word for be quiet and listen are kind of the same. Bizan. Bizan. A lot of people think bizan means shut up. It doesn't mean shut up. It means kind of be still, or also bizandawieg is listening. Bizandan. Bizandan is listening. Listen. Bizan. I don't know how it goes. So, and then the Bible, the ABITAA-GIIZIS, the preach book, it says in there, be still and know that I'm God. Say a prayer to God. You know, say hi. He knows you. You knew him before you were born. It's cool. You guys are friends. Say hi. Tell him your problems. Ask him for some help. And then thank him. Thank him for that help. Say, miigwech, Gichi Manidoo, miigwech. And then, bazan. Then just get quiet. Look around. Don't even think about anything. Just be still. Listen. And watch what happens. You might be surprised how Gichi Manidoo answers prayer. Sometimes it'll be like a weird coincidence. Oh, this is so weird. I was just praying about this. And then this thing happened. Or I was confused about something. And then I figured it out because of this weird, I saw a YouTube video or something dumb, you know. I heard a beautiful song and it was just right, what I needed, you know. If you get quiet, and I gotta listen to my own advice because I'm never quiet. I'm always singing and laughing. Sometimes I just gotta get quiet and wait and see what happens because, you know, it's Gichi Manidoo. He can do anything. All right, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Benishiyag birds? Yeah. Hey, Brian's here. Bushoo, Brian. Greetings from great state of Wisconsin in North Central Territory. We were just in Wisconsin a couple weeks ago, up in Red Cliff. It was funny. I stopped by this little gas station convenience store, and I'm talking to the lady there. I'm like, what's up with Red Cliff? I mean, is this... I hear that Red Cliff is the poorest reservation. And yet, I see nothing but people in yachts. And this is the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. It looks like you'd have to be a millionaire to live in Red Cliff. And she's like, yeah, well, a lot of tourists. We're a big tourist town. Then we went over to Bayfield. And Bayfield has like a A ferry? Where you drive your car on this boat and it'll take you out to the Apostle Islands or something? Is that Canada? I don't even know what the Apostle Islands are. I don't even know geography. Is that the border of Canada? What's above Wisconsin? I mean, besides Lake Superior. Who owns the Apostle Islands? Who cares? No. Brian. Put your thumbs in the air like I just don't care. Na 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 na. Okay, I got a buzz on. Yeah, it's getting late. All right. GICHI. Boop 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 boop. Beep beep. Beep beep. Bonjour. Hi, sweetie. Hey, you ready to come in? Yeah, can you pick me up? You got it. Let's see, that's 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. No. Hey, welcome home. Hi. How is it outside? Oh, it's just beautiful. Here's the plan. Let's go to Country Kitchen right away. But then after Country Kitchen, unless we're too full and we want to take a nap, yeah, let's go for a walk in the woods. The leaves have changed beautifully. And, it's only going to be like this for another couple days before the snow comes. Yeah, no doubt. All right. You want to add anything? Oh, that's pretty good. How about you, rock star cartoonist? Hey, everybody. If you'd like to, never mind that. If you'd like to support the show, dude, you want to add anything? Will you tell them about the Patreon and all that? Yeah. You can support us on Patreon. Links are in the description. And, otherwise, miigwech bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash. Miigwech ganawabieg. And thank you for watching. Boozhoo! NANABOOZHOO! The podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, miigwech. Over here is the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. And I will see you again. Gigawabaman. Minawa. Hawa. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Okay.